Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to the Zheng Jiang campaign for Three Kingdoms. Now, I've started today's episode off with a bit of a surprise, as when I loaded up my save file, I was wondering to myself, why is Taiwan actually losing public order? And if I zoom over, the reason being is the population. Now, I forgot that this was actually a mechanic in the game, the idea of population. So I pop on here. It looks like my maximum population is 500,000 and we've reached that capacity. So as we're fighting against it, essentially, we are, as a result, losing public order because of it. So I'm going to have to try and build up the city in order to try and make room for these extra people. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the money this turn because it costs 5,000. So we're going to have to wait till next time before we can actually do anything about it. So remind me, guys, that I need to do that. Now, in the meantime, we're continuing our campaign down in the south against, what are their names again? Liu Kang. We've already pushed forward then and taken the copper mine here at Hedong. And we've got a small little army here that we're going to have to go after. But we've got one or two armies already here. Hang on. Why? Oh yeah, of course. Right. We actually had an event pop up where Zheng Jiang actually got injured again. So she's out of commission for one turn. But when she is, we'll be able to bring her back in command of the army. Oh no, in fact... Oh no, we can't do it right now. Gotcha. You can actually move right away though. So what I'm thinking is, let's start making our way down towards the lumber yard here. So if I... Hang on. Why... Army is trespassing. I'm aware that they're trespassing. Shush. Let's just bring you out to here for now. And then we'll continue... Oh, hang on. We're kind of attacking our current stance. Why? Because we're in forced march. Ugh, not a good start to today's episode, is it? No matter though, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right, as to you guys, let's make your way. We're gonna have to trespass again, aren't we? So let's just push across. We'll suffer the campaign penalty. Let's just push forward a little bit more. If we cannot, that's fine. We'll continue doing that. So we got that, and up here, we're currently putting together another army led by Sheng Wei, our son. So he's got a couple of units already available to him, Saber Militia and Saber Militia. Let's actually swap, because we did unlock, actually. If I swap onto here, can we unlock Saber Cav? We can. Grab me a unit of those, please. And we will keep in track of the money so we can actually upgrade Taiwan next turn. But what are you actually good for? Remind me, game. Retinue is a melee cav, so ideally we want to swap out this one for another unit too. Now we could just about afford it if we do it the right way, so if I do this... What's this one? Zhang Sword Guard Cavalry. Oh, it's... Do I want it? Nah, let's go for the slightly cheaper option for now and get another unit of Saber Cav. We could just about afford that, and we could just about get the next upgrade for the following turn. So we'll go for that. Sheng Wei, let's upgrade you. And let's see what we're going to give you. We already got these two. So we have an option. We can either go for Intensity, giving me 25 charge speed for his retinue, which you have to remember is going to compose mainly of horsemen, so that's actually a really good one to go for. We could go for Dignity, allowing Disciplines. Does not suffer morale penalty when the general dies, and can also rally after routing more often. Okay, that could work. And gives extra faction support, faction ride. That's good to know. Understanding gives me +1 standard recruit for all recruits. Faction ride as well. And Zeal gives extra armor piercing damage. And extra melee attack rates. Oof, these are some really good skills. I don't know which one to go for. The charge beat could come in handy. You know what? I'm going to go for faction support. We'll take that. And then, we've got one more pop-up. Oh, Shoot and Chew. I can't remember who you are, actually. You're a legendary champion. Anyway, Tiger Fool. Okay, let's see what we can give you. Flexibility for redeployments. And... no, you're not leading anyone at the moment. Encourage. Mobility. You've already got Vengeance. Let's go... Let's go for flexibility. Let's get that replenishment sorted. And then, who else we got left? Someone... What's the pop-up about? Oh wait, we got a spare administrator slot. Okay, who do we want to choose? We've got Sheng Wei as my faction heir now, because we found out my daughter was actually quite crap. let's give this to... Who's the eldest out of my children? Zheng Jiang. Okay, let's give you the administrator's position here. You know what? Actually, he's better. I like the fact he's a legendary character, so we'll give you that. And who we're going to go? Taiwan will probably be one of our better options, given the fact that it's got public order problems, and it's my commandery capital. So let's go for that one. Thank you. In fact, one thing we do need to make sure to do is we need to give these two, husbands and wives. So yeah, we can't choose anyone else to marry as of yet, and we don't actually have anyone that young. Yeah, 47, 47, 45, 67, 49, 52, 57. Yeah, we're gonna have to sort out something for these two. Oh yeah, I forgot. My daughter actually defected from us. She wasn't too happy that we actually, gave away the position of heir to Sheng Liwei. So she left our court. Forgot about that. Okay. In fact, let me go on my spy actions, because we do have one spy available. Let's say... Oh, do we not have... Currently on assignment. New recruits. I don't want to bribe anyone new, though. We'll leave it for now. And just go ahead and skip through. Now, I don't know if I mentioned about it before, but there is going to be a new update to the games, version 1.30, if I remember correctly. And they're going to be incorporating a bunch of changes to the game itself. Now, they're not going to be big changes, so we should, fingers crossed, be able to continue with the campaign. But one of the things I quite like is that heroes, especially for like romance mode, are not going to be overwhelmingly powerful in the future. Instead, we're going to have stuff like, if my, say, Zheng Jiang charges a unit of spearmen on her horse, they actually have the ability to knock her off the horse and make it so she is no longer able to mount back on it for the rest of the battle. So it's going to be a little bit more sort of, you have to be a bit more careful what you're going to do with your heroes. So it's going to be quite an interesting sort of rehash of what we've been doing so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. You got 2 turns left. You're uninjured. Let's make you our general once again. Switch over and let's go after that lumberyard. Decisive victory. Can't demand its surrender, so we're just going to delegate it. And we should be able to take it fairly easy. We did. 355. I can live with that. Not as much money though as I would have liked. Ooh, do we want to loot and occupy it? We could get a bit of money. Could sack it and just get a whole bunch of money. You know what? We're going to go and occupy it. And a hostage sent. There is wisdom in aligning with the powerful. Those who stand alone soon find themselves at others' mercy. Your victory in war has seen nations fall prostrate in newfound loyalty to your name. A freshly made vassal sends one of their own as a hostage, a dedication, they say, to their new master. So apparently we've recruited a new character, who with a very low starting salary, but we haven't got any vassals or anything like that, so don't know what exactly is going on. But hey, a new character, I'm not going to complain too much. And Wei Wang has become ascetic as well, doesn't like to indulge in excess. What else? Zheng Jiang, we've managed to return to the fold. Picked up a water clock, given a little bit of extra replenishment. And of course the city. Right, speaking of cities, Taiwan. What? Oh, God, we have to wait for this to be upgraded one more turn. Okay, one more turn and then we'll be able to do it. That does mean that we can actually spend some money this time. So let's have a quick at the lad here. See, Pine Trader, a composite woodmaker. That gives me, in fact, 10. That gives me extra trade influence. You know what? Let's go for that upgrade. Okay. And we can actually afford one more thing. So let's go back to Sheng Liwei. Right. We've done your army here, although we want to trade out this unit here. I'm thinking. So, what do we have at the moment? We do have spear guards. I'd rather swap these out for the heavy spear guards we can recruit at the moment. Yeah, heavy spear guards. Let's go for one of these. And another one of these. So that's you sorted. Shenken, what do we want? Shock, cav, and polearm cavalry. We might go for a mixture of this. We might give him a couple of ranged units, but also give him a couple of cavalry units, and probably do the same with Sheng Liwei, in fact. Just so we can actually balance it out between them. So tell you what, go to recruit. Let's have a look. Cancel that. So we can get archer militia. So we can't give you actually proper archers, can we not? Doesn't look like it. Hidden axes. Alright, let's go for a unit then of these guys. And I'll leave it there. So we can actually afford to be able to do it for the next turn. So you're going to do that. You don't want to ask you to go back there, in fact. So what we're going to do is push forward. In fact, where is the enemy? Liu Kong's all the way on the other side here. So really, do we need to send both armies? Not really. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's ask you to come back over across, go into the river. We can't do that. Okay. So what we'll do then, we'll actually have Yuan Yao doesn't really like us. Okay. Liu Kong, you've got the city here. And a toolmaker. So we'll come down and actually try and maybe either destroy it or possibly just take it for ourselves. But it does mean we have an isolated province by itself over here. Now, what we could do was Sao P over here, unfriendly, and let's have a look at my diplomacy a moment. Yeah, Liu Kong, you guys aren't anywhere near us. Huangzhou is nearby, so we could actually go for this one as well. And Liu Shang, again, nowhere on the map near us. Okay, okay. What I'm thinking there, we might actually take these two commanderies. If we can pop back onto the map a moment. If I go to the iron mine. Oh, hang on. Come off this. Come off this. Okay, so they actually own the commandery, the capital Wunan, and the iron mine here. Okay, so we will push forward, I think, and take these two away from them. So, you're going to stay here for the moment. You can have a chance to replenish your numbers a bit. In fact, one more turn before everyone to go back up to fighting strength. I'll quite happily take that. 2 turns? That's okay. It's okay, indeed. Right, we'll let that happen then. Let's hit the end turn once more. And then, next turn, we'll upgrade Taiwan's capital so we can actually get the population under control a bit. And hopefully public order as well.
You would not need to fear us.
What do you want? Kingdom of Wu. Dominant strategic threat. Which? So they want me to pay them 714 and pay 2,000 gold income every turn. For non-aggression? No.
A stubborn refusal.
You can say that again, mate. To be honest, I have a really good feeling that I could take them on in a fight. Even though they've got more strength than us. So far, we've rarely lost a fight in this entire campaign. Now, admittedly, I believe I've still got the difficulty set on normal for battles, which might be hits. But I never really liked fighting the harder difficulties, simply because I think I don't like the artificial buffs, basically, that the AI gets. Oh, Kingdom of Wu, you mean Liu Kong, you poor fools. But yeah, I've never liked the AI buffs, because I don't like it that, even like if I have, say, G Militia, that they may be highly experienced, and yet the AI's newly recruited troops will be just as good with their leadership in that. To me, I don't like that. I'd rather just, have an all battle, even if it means I'm going to win a bit more, but have the more difficulty on the campaign map, like what we've got. So I'm quite happy with the situation as it currently is, and I'm probably going to keep it for the future of the campaign. Right, so let's push. Can we also not push through? Okay, we're going to have to trespass, unfortunately. That's okay though, we'll be able to go after Shangyang next turn. You can cross over now and see about defeating that army. Or just stay on my side of the river, in fact. Let's come on to here now. Spend 4,900, let's upgrade that. Okay, I think that's pretty much all my money for the turn, so I can't really do much else. Faction cancel. Did we not do these missions already? I could have swore we did. Yeah, we have, because they've been taken off. Right. Let's invoke the council once more. Let's have a quick look. We need to build a tribute hall from Chain. Settle administration. I believe we already just started doing that. And we need to be at war with Yuan Yao. Okay. Where more cities are needed, more cities should be obtained by force. March our armies and take them. Okay, Yuan Yao. We'll keep that in mind. Let me just cancel this one for the moment, because I don't know... Okay, I presume then once it's built, we would have completed that mission, right? So let's have a quick look. Tribute Hall, I believe we've got that building somewhere anyway. And then Hualong wants me to go to war with Yuan Yao. Let's have a quick look at him again. Yuan Tan. Yuan Yao. I mean, to be fair, we could just go after him anyway, because we're going to be going for it. We're in his lands right now. There is nothing stopping us from going after the city here and then going after the Jade Mine. Facts. I think we'll do that in the following turn. It looks fairly exposed to attack, and we do have my trebuchet to help us out. So yeah, I think we'll switch over to normal stance in the next turn and go after the city. Take that, go after the Jade Mine, and then we'll deal with any enemies then, as we make our way towards Zheng Jiang. And it allows me to secure a bit more territory over here as well, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm liking that idea. Okay, let's switch back to you a minute. Let's have a quick look. Anyone else we can recruit? I did say about getting some militia. To be honest though, I'm tempted to swap out his son for another him for another commander. So someone like a strategist, so we can actually focus a bit more on archers. Let's have a quick look who we got available to us.
As I walk this land of homes and families, I see
Probably have to go for one recruit someone, but let's have a look. You don't get on with Shen Kun, but that'd be fine. You get on with the other two commanders. And you did come with crossbowmen, archer militia, and mountain militia. We can easily swap those out. How much is it going to cost you? 2,579. Okay, I can manage that. So we'll have him then for ranged cavalry units. Him for melee units. And then these guys then as... Yeah, I think that will work. So, let's click that.
They would only strengthen our line.
Ooh. You want to marry my son? It's tempting, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want Shen Kun to come and join their faction. Even though it's good to see they get along. Who are you? Just remind me. Negotiation with Gong Sun Meng. Okay, what faction? Yeah, your own faction, right. I might have a chat with him myself to get her to marry us, so she will join our faction instead. So, Gong Sun Meng. I'll remember that name. Alright, what is you guys doing? I will check though before we go to war against Yuan Yao, just to see who their allies are, just in case we do have to go up against the Kingdom of Wu or something like that. I'm just really glad I didn't pay that agreement with them. That would have been a pain in the neck to do. Okay, back to me. Alright, let's do a couple of things. Let's go on to diplomacy. Let's go on Gong Sun Meng, negotiate. Hang on. Offer a marriage from your faction to someone of theirs, they remain in the proposer's faction. The faction... So if I say you... Hang on, so you and you... The character would join the recipient's faction. So which one do I need to do? Receive the marriage. Offer to marry someone from your faction to someone from theirs. So... Oh, that means that they come to me. Okay. They're both happy to do this. Let's find out. Okay. That's... 3,006 bloody hundred. They want my needing my entire treasury. You know what? Cancel that in a minute. Trade territory. Do we have any auxiliaries we can offer them? Great Glaive. Match to Yan. Let's give you my clay axe. And a wooden fish. Right. Okay, and I will offer you some payment. Make a payment. Okay, how much would be a good number? 500? Post deal. There we go.
Offer.
So now, just to double check, recipient faction. So this character, Gongsung Shibao, should have joined us, right? Let's have a quick look, double check. Yeah, she's now joined us as a noble. Okay. I'm quite happy with that result. A little Kunyi. Aww. Okay. Okay, that's that. Next bit. Let's see about going to war for a city. So here's your declaration. We will, of course, lose some, make some allies with some people and make others unhappy. But in fact, most people are going to be happy with this news. Okay, they don't have any allies. There we go. We will attain a close victory if we fight this battle. Christ, really? To be honest, I could easily fight this battle myself. I don't have any artillery. You have the barricades. They've only got 2 turns left until supplies deplete. You know what? I'm going to fight this battle myself. There's no way I think we can lose that many men. Yeah, let's do it. See you guys in just a moment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It's a nice snowy day. We're going to find it very difficult to actually march about, it seems. Especially for light units, because of the snow. Oh, that's going to make things interesting, ain't it? Now, we've gone to fight this battle extremely quick, because we do have a trebuchet that's going to allow us to basically knock down the walls and that extremely quick, and we don't have to worry about any bastion or artillery trying to shoot at us. The only thing is deciding where we're going to try and attack. I'm thinking this side, simply because there's not as many towers as the others. So let's just go and try and do this nice and quick. We could try and use Vanguard deployment, quickly get up and try and climb onto the walls, but to be honest, I don't think that's going to be as useful to me. Let's just try and fight this out for now. So you guys, you're all doing your thing anyway. And let's grab you guys. So let's pull you back for the moment because I want to try and use my artillery as much as we can. We're just going to speed through the battle a little bit because it's not really worth me trying to fight for such a small garrison. I just don't want to take as many casualties as the game predicted for us. So you guys can form up right in front here. You guys can join up over here. Trebuchet, you can form up right here. That should allow you to fire into the enemies quite easily. We'll have you do flammable rounds. And if we grab both of you three, can all form up by here. And of course, if we grab my cavalry, we'll form up behind here as well. That should be everyone. Start the battle. Okay, artillery, I want you to first of all knock down that gatehouse. And we're just going to speed things up. Alright, how's it looking on the gates and that anyway? We've got a few units up on the walls, a few archer units, so if we try to climb up, we will take a few hits. But given that it is archers, we should be able to take them out fairly easy once we actually engage with them. They've got some spear guard here, some saber cav there. Okay, that's good for us to know. And what's over here? G infantry captain. I don't have any... Oh, they do have a barricade there. So we're going to have to either knock it down, which should be fairly easy for my axemen, or we're going to have to make our long way around. Okay, gates have been destroyed. Let's go after that arrow tower now. Might as well just take out the defenses while we're doing this quite quickly. And we do have plenty of ammunition still, but we've got 9 rounds. That should be enough to knock down one gate, assuming it actually hits the tower. Oh Christ. Okay, we hit it once. Don't forget, we've only got 7 rounds left. I would like to try and take out the gatehouse if possible as well. Okay, 22 damage. 71. Okay. One more solid hit. Okay, one more solid hit. Okay, take out the forward tower, please. That one has already been dealt with, so it's only this one we would have to worry about. So just see about taking out this tower, if you can, please. We only got 3 rounds. We're trying to do as much damage as we can to it. Doesn't look like though we're going to actually finish it off. That'll be unfortunate. But acceptable. We've managed to knock down the gates, that's the main thing. Okay, let's slow this down a minute. Let's ask these guys to withdraw, because they're no longer needed in the fight, and I'd rather just let them run off the map at this point. So, let's see how we're going to do this. These guys are going to be able to fire on our troops anyway, so really, it might have been better if I actually tried to get rid of this tower. But, too late now. Too late. Okay, they got spearmen right behind here. Spearmen up on the walls itself. Okay, let's have a look. Let's get you guys to move forward. I do feel tempted to try and take out the people on the walls if I can. So I'll tell you what, let's actually try and get some of these guys. Because we can actually scale the walls. We can actually send grappling hooks up and climb up onto the walls itself. So let me try and do that with my spear units. That might be, and the fact they've got shields, so at least the heavy spear guard do, should be enough to actually give us a bit of a help there. Okay, I'll tell you what, crossbowmen and repeater crossbows. Let's start bringing you a little bit closer so we can start firing on the enemy's position, please. And take you off that as well. And go into loose formation because why not? Okay, axe band, let's get you guys a bit closer. Something like there. Okay, and these two axe units can form up as well. Okay, they're already starting to fire on those. That's okay. Shen Kun, we're going to ask you to come forward. We'll use your ability here, Tempered Deflection. Reduce that, well, increase our block chance. Zheng Jiang, of course, is going to lead the way, I think. We're going to bring her up close. Then I'm going to get her off her horse and just get her to charge in melee. I think that'll be much more effective. Okay, Shuzhen, we want you really to come forward as well. Just so we can actually try and take advantage and basically just kill off the enemy before, you know, and weaken their abilities before we actually get up too close. So yeah, we've taken a few casualties from there. Let's get you to continue moving forwards. You can come over here. Lu Shen, get them over here as well. Just get them a little bit closer so they can use their abilities. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and use. There we go. Okay, they've started to bring troops in from there, that's fine. Okay, let's grab you guys now and push you through into here. My troops are about to start grappling up on the walls, okay. Let's bring you guys down here as well. Your job is to try and push through the center. Zheng Jiang, let's get you off your horse. And I'll tell you what, you can get off your horse as well. Lu Shen, you can stay here. You can use your abilities to attack when needed. You come in and attack. Zheng Jiang, you can do the same. Let's debuff them. Okay, how's our troops doing about getting on the walls? As you can see, they're climbing up, just like in Empire Total War. And already they've pretty much decimated this archer unit right here. Yeah, they don't know what to do. They're just sort of running around getting killed at this point. We've got some more archers on this side. We've got Moors climbing up on the walls over here. Again, we've killed a lot of them. They are shaken. They really aren't going to do too much against us. Alright, how are you guys doing now? Really? Who? Why do you say that? Okay, I need you to come forward. Push through. If anyone's going to break them, it's going to be this unit here. It's going to be Zheng Jiang. Alright. Tell you what, let's just use our ability once more. You got 83 seconds before you can use that. Okay. You guys going to come off here. You guys come and attack these. You guys come and attack these. You're finishing them up on the wall here. Okay, heavy spear guard, come down and kill these. The archers I'm quite happy to leave there. I want them now to come down off the walls and attack the spear guard here in the rear. Hopefully between all of them, there should be more than enough for us to finish them off and get them to retreat. Although I would have liked if they actually came down from this side here. Ah, there we go. I'll tell you what, form up here properly. And likewise for you guys. Form up here. Up, wrong way. No, that was the right way. Come this way. So you guys get into proper formation first, and then we'll charge in straight into the enemy's position. Okay, you guys... Threat is low. Ah, he's just exhausted, that's why. Okay, let's see if you can engage them. There's a couple of them caught up in the group. That's fine, you are going to die. Oh Jesus, did you just lose your head? Well, he lost something. Wow, I think he lost his hands. Okay. Men, charge. Go after the saber cav. You guys, charge. Go after the spear guard. Zheng Jiang, come forwards. We need your aid in this fight. Okay, let's debuff all of these again. Alright. Saber militia, I know you're exhausted, but they must be tired too. Yeah, and now that we've attacked them in the rear, this really should be helping us out a great deal. These guys are actually starting to waver. Spear guard is starting to go. You're getting killed off. Okay. Cav. Who have we got left to go after? Just these guys here, right? Okay, let's bring you guys up, ready to march forward. And we might as well just speed time up in this case. Alright. Let's try and sort this out a bit more. Okay, one unit's already chasing. We just need this other one now to start thinking about routing as well. Okay, hidden axes. See if you can push forward into their spear guard here. We just need this unit to break as well. Zheng Jiang, you gonna push forward? You would think that her men would be generous enough to actually squeeze aside and let her through. Okay, there we go. We're getting starting having them break. Okay, Axeman, we need to come forward and destroy this barricade. Alright, we're going to have to destroy these two barricades if we want to go and attack these from the front. Nope. They've defeated. We won. Okay, saves me going after them. We'll claim the victory. Decisive victory. I'm always happy to see that. And let's find out what the final tally was at the campaign map. So after that fairly quick battle, we managed to win. Only 211 losses. I'm quite happy with that. Most of them admittedly were among the sword units here, the sword militia. Although the spearmen did take a few shots thanks to the archers on the wall. But I'm quite happy with that. We'll go ahead and occupy it. And we've managed to claim a city. Now, what do we want to do here? Now the thing is, I don't know what a jade mine is, that sort of specialty is, whether the money comes from industry or commercial or what have you. And unfortunately the AI is not the best at figuring that out. So some of these, like a shopkeeper, I have no idea what this is going to help be useful for, if it does affect me in any way. We might keep that, just because the extra... yeah, that's quite a nice little amount coming in from there. Food production, we've got more than enough food coming in, so I'm not too concerned about that. I suppose I'm just going to have to capture the jade mine next turn and find out what we're going to do about it. Although, it's nice to see that another army of theirs has turned up. Although I still feel that we should be able to take them on easily enough. Oh yeah, 1 turn, 2 turns or 1 turn for these and we'll be back up to full strength again. Wow, that's extremely good going.
I answer your request.
Right, we'll leave it for now. We're not going to do anything with the city itself. We'll go after the jade mine here. And then once we know what that involves, we'll start sorting out the mine here. Okay, so that's that sorted. We've still got the survivors here. Just go and chase them down. Kill them off for me if you can. Oh, they just got slightly out of range. Right, let's see if we can chase them down. I suppose they're not exactly going to get replenished, so I think we'll be okay in fact. Let's move them back over towards here for the moment. Do we want to upgrade the copper mining village? That does improve my garrison quite a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That's used up most of my money, in fact. No, hang on, cancel that. Because we said about here, wasn't it? Swap out the retinue. We want to go for... where was he? Oh, don't tell me... no, he hasn't gone yet, is he? Don't tell me someone else has snatched him up. Oh crap, they have. Oh, damn it. Hang on, who are you? What's going on with this bit here. Gionu Wang. I'm not too sure the game knows what to do with this guy. His just face just disappears there, and I don't have any mods. The only ones I have are I've got graphical mods, which have been effective for through the campaign. And I think I have introduced the one which makes it so we can recruit special units of commanders, but I can't remember. I'm gonna have to check out for next time. Can't afford that. Shenkun for Yi archers. Interesting. No, bugger. No matter. We'll keep you for now then. We'll keep the one we've got. What I would like to do though, like I said, is go to Undercover Network. Currently feud against Shang Lu. Well, we're not going to do anything about you. Let's go... You, I'm thinking? No, in fact, 1 second. Go back to my courts. Because don't forget, we picked up... Was it you? This trader. We've picked up this character here, who was apparently my hostage for some unknown reason, and I'm not too sure as to why. And we picked up you. What's your satisfaction about? You desire a higher core position, but otherwise you're pretty okay. That's good to see. What about you? Salary upkeep. Satisfaction is meager competition for the throne. Neety Ping. Desires higher core position. Well, you know what? I think I can promote you. I'm not using you for anything. Oh, you're the spouse of Gongsun Du at Yuan Tan. Interesting. Okay. I'll promote you. Maybe that'll make you a bit happier. Speaking of happier, desires higher core position is 60. Okay. How much are you going to cost me? 2,000. Okay, we'll go for it. Right, who needs to level up now? Neety Ping, okay. Scholarship. Well, I'm actually looking for you. I don't know if there's anything I particularly want for you, to be honest. Scholarship or Tenacity of Steel? Let's go Tenacity of Steel. It helps when it comes to dueling, you know? So we'll have that. And let me put back onto you a minute. Just trying to remember, did I give you a decent weapon? Got a Marshal G. Yeah, that's one of the better weapons we can give you. I can't use any of these ones, unfortunately. Okay, next time I pick up a legendary weapon you can use, I'm definitely going to give it to you, okay? Alright. Last bit of money. Confucian Temple for upgraded there. That if we want to improve our industry income a little bit. Let's have a look. Die. Same thing. Facts. Bandit Hideout. Which one of my provinces? Tributary Shrine. We need 2,000 if we're going to upgrade this. Okay, good to know. I still want to get a spy going. I'll tell you what, let's use Strange Face here. We're going to have you speak to the Liu Kong, deploy with them, and see if they'll be willing to sort anything out. There we go. Right.
We gladly offer you a chance for honor.
Yuan Tan wants me to join their war against the Kingdom of Wu, and they're going to pay me a good amount of money. I'm going to reject your offer. We may help them at some point, but right now, I'd rather focus on my own conquests. The Kingdom of Wu, I mean, we'll have to double check in the next episode. Remind me about that, guys, in the comments so I remember to do it. But I'm thinking it might be a reasonable idea if we check out the Kingdom of Wu and their situation. Because if we can attack them from another flank, that could work out quite well for us. But I would like to try and finish off our current war with the Liu Kong and Yuan Yan. We'll keep an eye on things. Demand a guarantee of autonomy from Yuan Tan. Okay. Huang Zhu has been succeeded by Huang Shi. A spy has been dispatched. Living in harmony. Shen Kung and Shen Liwei have now had a deeper relationship between them. That's good to see. And with that happy bit of news, we're going to end today's episode here. So, next time we're going to continue our war down in the south. We've already taken the city, we just need to push forward to the Jade Mine. we'll be able to go after the regional city here and be able to push into quite a few territories over to the west now, it seems. Didn't realise how much territory they had, but we're going to be going after these, certainly. In fact, I got a lot. More for me, it seems. In the meantime, though, we'll keep an eye on the Kingdom of Wu. We may end up helping our coalition ally, I'm not too sure as of yet, but we'll sort things out from then. So, thank you very much for watching today's episode. I hope you do all enjoy, and I do hope you join me next time for more Free Kingdoms. But until then, everyone, take care, and goodbye for now.